say is you kind of show your face over there, maybe try and get a first pick, and then you can rotate all the way back through mid-bio, then go and get an advantage over at that B bomb site. I think to really try and push through B right away, you have to be extremely aggressive. You can do it, but it's very risky. If the other team kind of calls a good counter for it and is going to have an AR posted up in the windows, you're going to have 2 or 3 of your players drop pretty quickly, and you see off the bat it's going to be TK. They're going to go towards that A bomb site. Madcat going to pick up 2 kills right off the break, trying to get that third. He's going to be taken out by Sharp. Tommy's going to clean Sharp up. This one looks very good for Epsilon early.
Looney trying to stay alive. Can he do it? No. It's going to be Epsilon right away. Madcat getting it started there, causing problems just as 4 players pushed him fearlessly. Takes on 2, able to do the damage, pick up 2 kills before he's traded.
And that's huge kind of going forward for the rest of the game as well, because, you know, Madcat comes out there that first round on defense, very aggressive. TK probably didn't expect that. Now, the next time they want to push A, are they going to be a little bit hesitant going forward with that? You have to wonder if that's what's going to happen.
Yeah, anything can happen here for TK, though. I think they learned from the A push. They're going to have to be a lot more careful on their next push. Otherwise, I think Epsilon, they're prepared for these consistent pushes over on the right side of the map. But B, I think that's where we're going to see TK's strengths with the ASM-1.
Yeah, so it's going to be Madcat on your screen. He's going to be pushing into that B bomb site, trying to just get some kind of advantage, but he's the only player in there for Epsilon, so you're going to be wondering if he's going to be able to get in, get control of that bomb site. You have Looney highlighted him on your mini-map. He's going to be trying to work that flank, but it looks like Epsilon fully committing towards that B bomb site. It's going to be Tommy getting that first blood, taking out Gunjar. Looks like Madcat, he's going to be seeing that player go up top. Don't know if he's actually been called out. Theory, he's going to be working weight on the outside of purple. Swanee's going to be able to take him out. This one looks like it should be good for Epsilon. They have control of that purple room, of that B bomb site pocket, and they have bomb in there. They should be able to get it down.
Is Madcat going to get the plant down? It looks like there's a push coming from Bio, and this is their only weakness right now. No one watching this flank. Did they hear it, though? It's going to be Looney sneaking in. Looney shooting the dead body, gives away his position. Bomb still not planted. It's going to be Sharp left alive in the 1v3. 15 seconds left, and you know Madcat's got to get that bomb down right now.
Yeah, and Sharp trying to get some eyes on Madcat. He's planting the bomb, not able to do so, and he's given his location away. Sharp's going to pick up a big kill right there on Josh. So now we have a 1v2 situation, a little bit more manageable. See one player from Epsilon, he's going to blow up those crates, and they're going to fall a little bit further back, play this from outside the site. Sharp, he's going to give away his location again. They know exactly where he's going to be playing. It's going to be a tough one for him to win.
But if there's anyone to do it,
it would be Sharp.
It's the 2009 MLG National Champion Sharp. Used to play with Big Timer and Rambo Ray back in those days. Today, though, not his day so far in this search and destroy. It's going to be Epsilon locking it down after planting the bomb. Mr. Madcat taking this game over before it began.
Yeah, we showed you those key player matchups. You know, how good Madcat was at search and destroy, really coming out and proving that those stats are incredibly accurate. TK, I think here on the offensive, they're going to need to do something a little bit different. Puckett, I think the B push right off the break, if they can get that first blood over there, that would be huge. I think they need to be aggressive with it, though. They can't get trapped in mid-bio and snow.
Early nade going out. Theory now aware there is someone definitely top purple. It's going to be Josh. So Josh playing pretty darn aggressive here on the defensive end. He's got some support from Tommy up in the rafters, overlooking, and Tommy's going to try and distract for Josh, giving away his position so that Josh can get sneaky here. Yeah, Josh is pretty much just going to listen for call-outs from his teammates, specifically Tommy. If Tommy sees them enter into that B site, you expect Josh to fall down, try and challenge. So Josh seems like he knows where one player is for TK. And you can see the rotations coming in from the guys on Epsilon. Josh was spotted on that right-hand side. For sure.
He just got peeked, but looks like he's going to cook a grenade, try and fire it in that corner, see if he can get a pick. He's going to get that player hurt, not able to finish him off, and it's going to be Goon picking up that first blood on the Josh, but Madcat going to change that right away.
The charge coming in. It's Madcat backing down for the reload. All they got to do is prevent the plant, and it's currently going down. Theory will get the bomb planted, and we will see. Can Epsilon stay perfect in this search and destroy? It's a 3-on-2. Everything's in their favor, and Tommy's got the positioning with a big win there on Sharp, all up to Looney now in a 1-on-3.
So a lot of people wouldn't catch what Tommy did there. So he jumped up, trying to fake that player out like he was jumping up from the bottom, and he wasn't going to be able to shoot once he got up. But Tommy was actually up there already, jumped again, just to kind of bait that player up to see if you can get him to jump on top of purple. Challenge. A very smart play out of Tommy right there.
Tell you what, man, I'm getting Mad Cat's autograph right after this match
Yeah.
because that's going to be worth a lot of money here in a couple of years. 7-1 to open things up after being the most dominant player in that first hardpoint game right there with Swanee. Everything's looking great for Epsilon, but TK, they could definitely bounce back. Matt, what are they doing wrong so far in this search? What do they need to correct here going into the second half?
You know, I think their first round, the one that they lost on offense, really kind of threw them for a loop for the rest of the game because now they don't know how Epsilon's going to be playing. You're going to see Sharp, though, pick up 2 kills right there. I think if you're TK, you need to be decisive in what you want to do on offense. And I think on defense, you can't be afraid to, challenge some players. I like what Sharp did right there. He pushed up a lot like Mad Cat did in that first round. I fully expect some good gameplay out of TK for the rest of this. I think this offensive round's huge, though. They need to figure out something that's going to work for them on the offensive side of things.
Theory showing off his gun skill. That's just his first kill. They need more out of him. When we were watching him at the North American Championship, he was kind of the best player on the team. I mean, Looney had incredible uplink games. He had some great hard points, but I felt like if you're looking at one MVP or one player from this Team Kaliber squad, it was Theory who was the MVP.
Yeah, and that's what's great about this TK lineup is that, you say Season 1 championship, Looney probably the MVP for them. Then the North American qualifier, Theory the MVP for this TK team. So any of these players able to step up, really make a difference for the team. You're going to see Looney, he's going to get that first blood on Josh, and it looks like that has opened up that B bomb site. It's going to be the players from Epsilon going to be trying to fight that back. It's going to be Tommy with a kill. He's going to get taken out. Swanee's going to trade that, though. We're going to have a 2v2. Looks like we're going to have Sharp and Theory going against Swanee and Mac, and that yellow building drops. They're going to be able to watch that bomb from the yellow building.
I like that call, but they don't know about Europe's ability to just go for a straight defuse. They won't be ready for this one. Swanee falls. Mad Cat gets it anyway. And that is going to be a 4-1 game.
You can hear the let's go from Mad Cat all the way up here. He is hyped in that booth. He is standing up. He is getting the rest of his team fired up. And we saw them do that at the EU Championships. You got to watch some of these teams play before you come here play at one of these world events. You know that Epsilon's not afraid to make a call like that.
I mean, the groups came out just the week of the tournament, so not a ton of time to prep. But I'm telling you one thing, if I'm Team Kaliber, the first thing I'm doing is going back and watching every single Epsilon match from the EU final to get ready for this World Championship. Oh, without a doubt. I mean, the Josh Ninja defuse at the EU regional final. I mean, if you have a chance to check that out, definitely do. One of the craziest plays I've ever seen. And Matt Cat right there, he had some help from Swanee. Swanee able to pin that guy in elbow, really help him defuse that. But it's going to be Epsilon on that offensive. Let's see what they can make work for him. It looks like they're going to be doing a very slow push, trying to get somebody from TK to come out and be over-aggressive here at the start. Looks like Goon is going to get an early pick there. Missed snipe shot. Goon will punish. Goon gets a second as Mad Cat watches Swanee drop. He doesn't know what to do here, pulling out a snipe, trying to get an angle. His teammate all the way across the map, and Tommy is going to be able to pick up one. So now it is a 2-on-2. Sharp and Goonjar left alive for Team Kaliber, and Mad Cat still carrying that bomb. Needs to get it down soon. Yeah, and this is a great spot that Tommy's going to play from. Seen Crim6 play here a few times. Just a very good spot. You got to be careful for those explosive barrels, but this would be a huge win for Epsilon. It would be unfortunate for TK to kind of give this one away. This was a 4v2 situation at one point. Now 2v1. Look at the position from Tommy. He was going to let that player go by. Goonjar able to spot him there the last second. That is a huge play out of Goon, able to pick up these last 2 kills, starting to heat up a little bit in S&D. He doesn't pick up those 2 kills. He doesn't pick up that one on Tommy right there. Yeah. Tommy, I think, kills both of them. Definitely, and I was kind of surprised they did let the bomb get planted, so it got scary for a minute. Shout out to Mazes Realm. We see you down there in the Twitter feed, my friend, one of our cast-off contestants, watching the action live here on MLG.TV, but we're continuing with Goonjar on our screen. And really, Goon kind of quiet at the start of that hard point. Seems that he's getting a bit more comfortable against the Europeans now in the second half of this search game. Yeah, it seems TK, they're just guns starting to come alive a little bit. That hard point game, they just seemed a little bit off. Maybe just not the sense of urgency that Epsilon has at this point in time. Because, their backs aren't against the wall. Epsilon really, their backs are completely against the wall. They lose this, they're kind of done. It'd be very difficult. How many times have we seen grenades land for TK? TK has gotten all their first bloods with grenades. I feel like Epsilon has been so vulnerable to this, and they're not changing their classes. We talked about adaptation earlier. Definitely not being seen yet. Theory's going to charge all the way out. Challenge 2. Picks them both up. Going for the third. It's all up to Swanee here. And Swanee's going to get picked out of the sky. Great round from Theory.
Huge play by Theory, and that's a great point that you made, Puck. You know, the players on TK, they're able to get these grenade kills right off the spawn. Epsilon needs to change their spots up. They're getting very predictable on defense, and you see TK, they're making those adjustments, and they're starting to make a comeback in this game.
It used to be a 4-1 game. All of a sudden, it's 4-3. One round separates these two squads. TK starting to find their stride. Can they stay strong on defense? I'm staying on board with Looney. I hope you don't mind, Matt. We're going to watch defense here
we're good.
as TK is trying to mount this comeback.
Let's see how Looney is going to play this over on that A bomb site. It looks like he's going to get pretty aggressive like we saw Mad Cat do. And he's got a player called out from behind in ice. And Tommy, he's going to be there by himself. Got to wait for a teammate right there. It seems like Epsilon just kind of throwing things at the wall at this point. Hopefully they're trying to get a first blood. They need to go back to a strat they know works. Get a guaranteed first blood and then make a nice push.
Yeah, I think, you know, TK hit that player. They wanted Tommy to come charging through. He's been kind of thinking about it the last few rounds. Here, they patiently wait for it, and they're able to punish. Mad Cat with your bomb, trying to get over to that A site. Needs to get through Goonjar, and he does. So now it's a 2-on-3, right back in favor of Epsilon. Mad Cat's going for the plant. You got Sharp and Theory, though, still on the defensive end.
So now if you are Epsilon, I would really consider rotating this bomb. I mean, you're just kind of sitting there waiting for something to happen. And look at that. I mean, Theory jumps right in. He's able to take out Mad Cat. Now he's kind of lost behind enemy lines. Theory's going to take out 2. Not able to finish Josh there at the end. We're going to have a 1v1. Sharp's able to win that bucket, and we have ourselves a tied game.
TK all day, man. Starting to heat up. You see the fans in the audience getting behind their boys as well. Sharp, the captain, with your round Eddie kill cam.
Oh man, this would be a huge comeback for TK. We throw all the momentum back in their favor. It's going to be interesting to see how they're going to come out and play this next round on offense, if they're going to be pretty aggressive or not.
Sharp on your screen. He got the last kill in the previous round, but really I think it's going to be Theory, our guy to watch. He was rocking the sniper earlier. He got some nice picks with it. Can he get this one? Tommy's going to poke, and he is just going to miss. It finds it on the second try. First blood again to TK as Epsilon seems to be falling apart on the defensive end. 2 down for Epsilon. Goonjar out for TK. It's a 3-on-2.
Goon has naded Josh, I think, the last 3 rounds on offense. But you see Mad Cat and Swanee trying to fight this back into a 2v2. They get there, but Theory, he's able to take out Mad Cat. So we got Swanee going up against Theory and Sharp, and Swan knows exactly where they are. It's going to be interesting to see how TK plays this. So they're going to try and rotate through, and Swan, he's able to pick up Sharp. Now we have a 1v1. This is huge, Puckett. I think this one really determines this map.
And Swanee just saw Theory's head, I think. Theory with the bomb has to go for the plant. Swanee's aware of it, but Theory did not see where the Epsilon player escaped. One-on-one about to happen around this corner. Theory charges in, gives Swanee the heads up, and Swanee wisely, not boosting around, waits for it, charges in, and gets the kill, showing why he is one of the best ARs in the game.
Well, that was a great heads-up play by Swanee. You saw he committed to that A-bomb site right away in that 1v1. You're questioning, how does he know that Theory is going to be over there? It's because he saw his head in mid-bio, like you said, didn't cross back away towards purple, so you knew he had to hit through ice. So you saw Swanee extremely prepared for Theory to be there, able to win that 1v1. Huge clutch right there out of Swanee.
Kind of crazy to think just a few moments ago it was 4-1 in favor of Epsilon. They're still on match point, but TK not out of it yet. Trying to force a round 11. Shots going down, but everyone's staying alive. Theory with the sniper, trying to scout out the Epsilon players, and he is going to be aggressively positioned up here on the corner of purple.
Yeah, and Theory has to watch themselves because it seems like Epsilon, they're going to be playing for that pick. And with that sniper rifle, you get a little bit over aggressive. If somebody pushes you, you're in trouble, and that's exactly what it looked like Epsilon was trying to do. They figure out where Theory was playing, and they were going to push him right away. Mad Cat going to get first blood, but Theory and Goon going to answer. Theory with a huge 2-piece. Going to leave Josh in a 1v1, and we're going to go to round 11.
We're going to round 11, Matt. That's what we do when we cast together, my friend. Nothing but great games today here on the main stage. Goonjar with your round Eddie kill cam coming behind Josh. Can TK complete the comeback here to tie things up 1 apiece?
It'll be interesting to see who has what side. I think if Epsilon has offense, this could favor them in a way because TK has figured out where they're playing on the defensive end, and so it's going to be Epsilon on offense. Love to see how they're going to play this. To be honest, I would love to see a rush through ice. I have
be.
not seen anybody do that yet. It's going to be Josh. He's going to get that first blood. Theory's going to trade that right away. Mad Cat's going to pick up a kill as well. This is going to be a very fast round, Puckett.
It's a slaughter fest over here in the middle of purple. Sharp escapes with his life. 2-on-2. Still in play. Down goes Sharp. It's going to be Tommy and Swanee all up against Looney. And we said Looney, your key player to watch from Team Kaliber when it comes to S&D. He's going to have his hands full. The one thing in his favor, bomb is down, and it's underneath his feet. They have to come to him.
Right. He knows that bomb's down directly underneath him. They have to really push straight towards him. And I love the fact that Tommy and Swanee sticking together. But just to recap a little bit, a lot of people don't realize, you know, Swanee with that last kill on Sharp. Sharp is on a head glitch in that little tiny window. That is such a difficult spot to hit that shot. Swanee just makes it look so casual.
He's like, dude, I do nothing but pick brains. 30 seconds left. Takes 5 seconds to plant that bomb. So Epsilon has a decision to make. Do they go for the safe plant? Do they challenge Looney? Looney gives up his position, didn't trade a kill. So now he knows he's being hunted, but he's worried that the bomb is going down. And B and Swanee, showing off his strength, is going to be able to finish strong. Epsilon completes game number 2. A lot closer than they wanted it to be. But Swanee playing like an absolute boss in the last 2 rounds.
Was not easy for Epsilon. Looked really strong for them up 4-1. And then to have TK mount that cover.